And now, your Precision 18 forecast. News 18. Weather from where you live.
Oh, blustery one to say the least, with those winds whipping across the viewing area from the west and the west-southwest throughout the afternoon. Strong wind gusts, and we have that wind advisory out across the entire viewing area. That's through 8 p.m. Eastern time. Later this evening, thereafter, winds should calm down a bit, but look at these peak wind gusts throughout the region today. As low as 34 miles per hour for Thorntown, Atlanta, as high as 53 miles per hour in Logansport. We clocked in at 44 miles per hour here in Lafayette earlier on in the afternoon. Temperatures right now, the upper 50s, low 60s, 59 Delphi, 60 degrees Morocco. We're at 59 in Frankfurt as well at this time. So there's your scattered cloud cover. Still plenty of sunshine coming down throughout the region, but altogether you can see our Renaissance camera shaking. Those winds still howling through the region. We had a high temperature of 64 degrees today. Now we're at 58 degrees right now. That 64-degree high temperature actually occurred at midnight. Just once that clock went past midnight this morning, we saw temperatures in the mid-60s. Frontal boundary was still passing through with the strong storms diminishing across the viewing area as well. Now down to 58 degrees. Wind still sustained from the west at 23 miles per hour. Very low humidity, only about 30% at this point. We're dealing with the dry conditions, all thanks to some higher pressure off to our south. So what we're looking at throughout the region, just some light scattered cloud cover rolling in over the viewing area these last few hours, but the round of low pressure off to the north of us over parts of Wisconsin as well as the upper peninsula of Michigan, still pulling those strong westerly winds in across the region, and that is why we've been seeing those very windy conditions throughout the day today. Your Precision Futurecast showing dry conditions persisting throughout the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. This by 11 p.m. Still mainly clear at that point, maybe a few light clouds throughout the overnight hours. But for the most part, with the winds calming down, we're actually looking at some pretty pleasant conditions for your overnight hours. Your snapshot forecast backdrop this evening, Jennifer Brock sending in this very cool image, the lightning from last night's storm system passing through, 58 degrees by 7 p.m., so remaining relatively stable the next hour or so. 51 degrees by 10 p.m., 47 degrees by midnight. We'll bottom out at 40 in West Lafayette overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. As far as tomorrow goes, partly cloudy, mainly clear skies. Notice all the cloud cover off to the north. Higher pressure building in from the south, keeping a lot of that moisture at bay. We could see some more clouds move in late Thursday night into early Friday, but nonetheless, temperatures actually looking slightly cooler for tomorrow. 56, only your high temperature for tomorrow afternoon. We're going to continue to see those temperatures on the decline. So 56 for St. Patrick's Day. Friday, 48 degrees down to 44 on Saturday, all the way down to 42 degrees for a high temperature jet by next Monday. And we do bounce back towards the end of that forecast, but nonetheless, some much cooler conditions ahead of us over the next 5 or 6 days.
Nice to see the sunshine today, though.
Definitely.
For sure. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Kim. Well, just ahead.